I actually flew in from Ohio this morning, our vice president's home state, where I got to drive a dump truck this morning. That was the best time. Oh my gosh. First of all, I want to make sure that you know that your great Congressman, Brian Jack, here in the 3rd District, is fighting for you every day. I know he's been called a rock star. Now I want to call him the real deal. This guy's fighting for you. Let's give him a hand. I'll tell you someone else who's fighting for you, President Trump. In just 7 months, he has achieved so much. He's restored common sense to this country. He's closed the border. How about that? He's returned to Made in America. That's huge. He ended woke DEI and the Green New Deal. He got boys out of girls' sports. In fact, President Trump has done every single thing that the last administration said was impossible. Well, of course it's impossible when you're sleeping on a beach and the auto pen is running wild. President Trump has not only restored hard work to the White House, he's restored decency, and he's restoring strength and economic growth in this country. So whether it's drill baby drill or ending rampant Bidenflation, this president gets more done in 1 week than the last administration got done in an entire year. Yeah. He's just like all of you, the hardest working guy in the business. Now, if that's not enough, he spends his weekends negotiating trade deals, and he spends his weekends also negotiating world peace. Now, if he doesn't get the Nobel Peace Prize for that, he should definitely get the Peace Prize for restoring sanity and safety in Washington, D.C. And look, President Trump does it all for hardworking people like everyone that's here today. And that includes small business owners like the Browns here at Alta Refrigeration, small businesses that have been crushed by massive regulation, the threat of taxes, Bidenflation, and the list goes on. And it's why the president and congressional Republicans moved so quickly to pass the largest working family tax cut in American history. This is a bill that was for Main Street. It's for families, it's for students, it's for seniors. It's unleashing an unprecedented era of prosperity in this great nation. This economic agenda is rocket fuel for Main Street. I have seen it firsthand. I have been in 24 states so far, and I have talked to manufacturers who are spring-loaded for growth with 100% expensing for Made in America. I've talked to welders and mechanics who are going to take on more hours thanks to no tax on overtime. What a concept! Yes. I've visited with barbers. I've talked to waitresses. They're going to take on more shifts because of no tax on tips. And I have talked with working families right here in Georgia who are going to take home $10,000 more every single year because of the one big beautiful bill. You know, and this bill is proof that President Trump believes in the American worker. He believes in American industry, not in Washington bureaucracy, because the fact is, for too long, for way too long, the bureaucrats in Washington have told you that you work for them. Those days are over. This government works for you. So I'll wrap up with this. This is the bottom line. Every single congressional Democrat voted for a $4 trillion tax increase on you. That includes 2 senators from right here in Georgia. We won't forget those votes, but they won't stop this powerful economic agenda. That's right, because President Trump and Vice President Vance are only getting started. They understand that it's not about making sure Americans aren't left behind. It's about putting Americans first. And my friends, that is how you make America great again. Thank you. God bless you. Thank